I must say it's a pleasure to be here, spreading awareness as it relates to local government elections in Bartica. And I must say, the APNU is strong. We're here to represent. We will continue to represent as it pertains to the rights of constituents here, the democracy of constituency. I must say that there is not only a challenge in local government election in this municipality with the PPP, but we also face a challenge as it relates to GCOM at a whole, because we would have noticed in many cases, we would have recognized that there is some amount of hardship when it comes to cooperation and getting stuff done here. So more so, it seems as though the the GCOM aspect of it, instead of APNU fighting during the election with the PPP, we're also fighting a battle also with the GCOM area here, because we're recognizing that in some aspect things are being given over to their favor, into the PPP's favor.
Estiva, what are some of those issues?
Let's reverse little as it relates to the pre-nominations. When it comes to the nomination process, we would have recognized that there is need to camp out early to get stuff done here. And then we would have recognized that a PPP representative that's working at GCOM would have signed the book stating that they're forced, even though they're not on the ground currently. So the APU, we went in, we say that we're ready to camp out and stuff like that. Then later representatives from GCOM came in and said that, well, the first person that arrives at the gate at 12 will receive the need to come and present their list first. And that is based on the Constitution and based on documentation that they gave us. And then coming on later to the day of nominations, we were told that the PPP, they are the ones that sign in a book where there is no law stating that whoever signs in the book receives the first position or the first ticket to submit on nominations day. We weren't aware of such process, but the PPP apparently they were aware. We weren't aware, and they were the one that submitted first. And that right there, to me, it's a form of conflict of interest, because there should be fairness across the board. They should be aware. They said the PPP is aware about something. APNU also should be aware, or any other contesting party in the municipality. So that, and a whole host of issues we would have been facing with GCOM as it relates to participating in local government election as it pertains to, fairness and stuff like that.
Excellent. I know you have your prospective councillors. Give us a sense who is running for the various constituencies here in Bartica.
Excellent. Well, for constituency 1, we have Arita Embleton. Constituency 2, we have Nurse Melissa Wilson. Constituency 3, we have myself, Estiva Lake. And of course, constituency 4, we have Mr. Lloyd Garway. Constituency 5, we have Clinton Bob. Constituency 6, we have Carmel Williams. And constituency 7, we have young Kobe John. Constituency 8, we have Lavina Jones. And constituency 9, we have young and vibrant are also Dane McIntyre.
Excellent. And give us a sense broadly across the constituencies. What are some of those issues and challenges they may have currently, and what is the slate hoping to do once you occupy office?
Well, Sharon, basically persons are struggling. A few nights ago we were at Agatash, which is a part of Constituency 9, and I would have recognized that the persons there, they're tired. They're tired of being manipulated. They're tired of being robbed of their democracy as it pertains to making decisions on their whole, because I recognize during our meeting about 2 nights ago, I recognized that one of the speakers passionately spoke about the fact that sometime in the past, when they would have had a village meeting where they would have selected a chairman in that area, and the PPP would have appointed someone to be the chairman of that community, disregarding their decision, somebody who doesn't even live there, right? And right away, that's stripping persons of their democracy. And also, one of the things that the residents there in Agatash don't like is the fact that the PPP, they're forging their signature in the area.
Wow.
Families are not even aware that their name are being placed on a list supporting the PPP candidate, but it's there. And the family went out and they objected. They submitted letters stating that they want their list to come, their name to come off the PPP list and stuff like that. Persons over there, they're tired, and not only Agatage, the rest of Bartica, they're tired of what is currently happening, and their democracy is being threatened. Their right to their own signature and allowing their names to be used in a reputable manner, that is being threatened by the PPP for the people of Bartica, which is not nice at all, and that is why we're here as constituency rep, as candidate, to ensure that the democracy of our people is protected and the civic rights of our people is protected.
Excellent. We saw some of the infrastructure here and leaves a lot to be desired. We were heartened to see some of the roads, especially done under the coalition, are still standing strong. Sadly, some of those done under the administration currently are falling apart. I think for every government, if you do good, solid projects and they stand the test of time, we all as Guyanese should feel proud. But sadly, it seems as though it's friends, family, and favorite getting the contracts,
Yeah.
and then the quality of work. Are you guys worried about that?
Yeah, because we would see contracts being awarded to friends, to members of the 10 board. They are receiving contract under a specific title, and every the community knows that they own these entities, these business, and these contracts are being placed under them where they might employ contractors to work under them, and probably they get a percentage and stuff like that. And constituents recognize these things, and we have genuine contractors who are on the ground needing work and they cannot get work, right? And those are the things that are frustrating constituents, that are frustrating Barticans, and that is why we are here again, Sherrod, to fight against certain things, because we believe that in everything accountability and transparency must prevail, and that is being stifled right now.
Excellent. This coming week, I think today's the 13th, it's just on the month before we go to the polls. And this coming week, what may Bartitians look forward to seeing from the campaign? Are there pit stops to be made? Are they larger roadside campaign, what do you call, campaign rallies? What is happening in Bartica moving forward as we get closer to Election Day?
Yeah, sure. So we will continue to have numerous amounts of awareness. We will continue to have numerous amounts of fan outs, rallies, encouraging persons to utilize their civic right to vote, and not just vote to vote for a state or to vote for candidates that will represent their rights. So Bartica definitely should look forward to many whistle stop meetings, to many campaign meetings in the evening, just to bring them up to scratch and aware of current affairs and why it is important for them to come out and vote on June 12th.
And if you had to tell them a reason why they should come out and vote on June 12th, maybe two or three things. This is what you can expect to hear from the candidates when they come to your door. What are those things?
We would have recognized that there's numerous amount of young people who were coming out of school, sadly, in Region 7 and Bartica, that are, not hitting bullseye as it pertains to mathematics and, basic qualification to acquire a respectable job. And those are one of the things that we need to look into. We will look into as a council to ensure that we cater to young people who are having problems qualifying themselves, who are having problems to acquire a job. So that's one of the things that we will look at, and we must look at infrastructure, because we recognize right now that it's depleted. We must fight. We must lobby as it relates to drainage, even if we have to reconstruct the entire drainage system. We must lobby, we must do something, because right now it is deteriorating. There is lack of cooperation from central to get stuff done here, but we are continuously trying our best, and we will continue to lobby and to fight to make sure that our people, their drains and their road are not just being done, but it's being done at a substantial measure. So I'm not a fan, Sherrod, of promises, but what we intend to do is to continuously visit each household to find out the needs in each community and work to supply the needs of our constituents as it pertains to infrastructure.
Excellent. Is there anything I failed to ask you may want to get out there? You can.
I know right now that the road is a sore point as it is right now, but the avenue AFC councillors, we are fighting on your behalf. We are ensuring that representations are being made. We will make sure that at this point in time, that when the time comes for roads to be done and stuff to be done for road, we will make sure that you, the constituents, are aware of what's going on, that you, the constituents, come out and see exactly what is going on, and demand that these contractors do what they're supposed to do and give us quality work for our taxpayers' money.